There's a short medrash at the beginning of this week's Parshas Bamidbar, that says that the Torah was given be'esh, b'mayim, u'bamidbar, fire with water and out in the desert. And many of the Mefarshim, the commentaries, offer ideas as to what this cryptic medrash really, what's the message for us. And on the surface, we would say that the fire refers to the lightning that appeared during the time the Torah was given. Navi says that the clouds were dripping water at that time, and the physical location was out in the desert. The Lubliner Rav Meir Shapiro says that it refers to the self-sacrifice that's needed to study and master Torah. Avram Avinu was thrown into the fire by Nimrod for his faith. Nachshon ben Aminadav showed initiative and jumped headlong into the water during Kriyas Yamsuf, during the parting of the sea, when the Bnei Yisrael left Mitzrayim. And the desert refers to the self-sacrifice that the Bnei Yisrael had, the Jews had, following Hashem into the desert, even though they didn't have provisions. They were relying on Hashem to provide for them. I saw another interpretation that was very meaningful to me, that the fire and water refer to times when we're on the rise and times that are very challenging for us. And that fire, heat rises. So any way you hold a flame, it always goes up. Water always looks for the lowest level. And that refers to the times in our life when things are just flying for us. Everything we do is successful and we're feeling great. And then there are times that are really, really challenging, when everything we do seems to be challenging or not working well or going through difficult times. And the Torah is telling us that there are reasons not to accomplish our Torah learning when we're successful. Either we get haughty or we get busy. And during our tough times, it's very challenging to find the inner strength to devote ourselves to our spiritual needs during times when things are challenging for us. And the desert refers to, of course, the location where we are. Sometimes we're not where we want to be. And all of those times we need encouragement to study Torah. I was going through a difficult period in my life quite a number of years ago, and I went to a golf course upstate to just kind of clear my head. And one of the most difficult holes of the golf course, there was a sign, a quote by Albert Einstein: "Adversity introduces a man to himself." It was so meaningful to me, and I really felt the message. Adversity, when we go through tough times, we find out very much about ourselves. And that's perhaps what the Medrash is saying, that in good times and challenging times, regardless of where we are, we should devote ourselves to the study of Torah and to feed our spiritual neshama. Have a wonderful Shabbos.